and we are live on Facebook. So, hello, PitchGrounders, how is it going? And today we are here with an exciting webinar. The webinar which you've all been waiting for is the webinar with Vieworks, and you're in for value here because we're going to show you how you can craft that perfect VSL. Yes, VSL stands for Video Sales Letter if you're new here. And wherever you're joining in from, leave a comment down below which location you're from. I'm from India, Chris is from Singapore, and where are you from? Leave a comment down below. Chris, how's it going out there?
I'm very good, thanks. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic, Chris. How are you doing over there?
Good, good. Well, it's a little later than with you in India here, and so I've been out for a nice dinner and got all ready for an exciting webinar that we've got together this evening.
Awesome, awesome. So before we get started with the amazing slides that you have prepared, and we would like to inform the viewers that you have a giveaway. That's right, you have a giveaway specifically for this webinar viewers. And if you stick till the end of this webinar, you can participate in the giveaway. Also, you get a freebie, a checklist that Chris has prepared, which you can use to optimize the next video series later, which you prepare. And Chris, I'm so excited for this webinar. How about you?
Yeah, good. We get to showcase what we've been building and learning over the past few years, and give you guys an advantage about how to help you sell more product. Plus, yeah, we've got a great giveaway and a competition as well. And do you want to tell them about the competition as well?
Awesome. And the competition will be prepared live in front of you just using Vieworks. So guys, if you're planning to get Vieworks, this is the webinar you gotta watch, and to show, learn how powerful Vieworks actually is for your next sales campaign. So Chris, before we get on with the slides, etc., can you tell us like how did this journey with Vieworks began?
Yeah, sure. So this is my fourth startup now. Been building startups for over 10 years, believe it or not, and really been specializing in the advertising technology and marketing technology space all the way back from 2010, building a very early mobile advertising platform before iPhones and smartphones were a thing. And really it's come on from understanding how video is super powerful selling goods and services online, especially when it comes to online. But the problem is it can be very difficult to get your video to cut through and to get attention. So really we've been building a platform and Vieworks to really help maximize engagement, maximize attention, which then can ultimately help you sell more goods and services. So yeah, really that's the background. We have a team based in the UK and Singapore. We've been building for the past 18 months, and we've really been making huge amounts of progress. Very excited to be on PitchGround and be working with your community. And we've been getting some great feedback and great reviews from a number of your customers over the past few weeks. So yeah, we're really happy to be here.
Awesome, awesome. So when I heard about the Vieworks team, I felt an initial connection because your team is spread out. Our PitchGround team is also spread out across different countries. So was Vieworks remote from this beginning?
Well, so my co-founder John, that I know you had the first webinar with, is based in the UK, and he's got a background of working for and building startups. So we started when I moved out to Singapore. Started conceptualizing the idea of Vieworks and building it. And so you're right, from day one, we decided to build the company from covering Europe and Asia, with me here in Singapore, with a remote development team as well. And actually, that seemed quite weird 12 months ago. But what's happened in the past 6 months, it's now the norm for most companies, and actually it's given us an advantage being in a way ahead of remote working, very similar to PitchGround, that it wasn't too much of a difference in not going to in not all being in one office at the same time.
True. Like, especially when all the companies are trying to figure out, how to cope up with the remote work culture. Do you think that it's here to stay?
Well, yeah, I think it's here to stay for a long time. I don't think it's going back to normal. You're hearing companies like Google saying around the world that, you know, they're not opening their offices until June, July next year. And other companies are following suit. I think Twitter, didn't they say that they're now permanently going to be remote working? So when those big tech titans set an agenda like that, other small companies then think, oh, well, but if Google and Twitter are doing it, then it must be a winning formula. So I don't see people are going to be rushing back to the offices like they used to be. And actually what we've learned over the past few months is that Vieworks has been solving other challenges that we didn't necessarily go out to solve when we first started building Vieworks, because of the situation we find ourselves in.
True, especially when we are separated by different, the boundaries. I think video is a fantastic way to connect with the other person, be it your team, be it any other company that you're trying to sell to. I think video has proven an advantage, and especially Vworks enters in this and gives like a boost or an added advantage to people.
Definitely, and as you said, like video is really an underutilized tool, and it used to be seen, oh, we don't do video because we're a B2B marketing company and videos cost $100,000 to have a video production team to come in, and it needs to be as good a quality to be shown on national TV. Whereas now, after remote working and COVID, now they're used to CEOs of big companies addressing their global teams, wearing a dress down shirt and with their kids running around in the background. Okay. So that's now like democratized video, that people now are more acceptance to being able to communicate more personalized and humanly, rather than it being a big act and a very expensive process.
True. And be it 2020, I think the revolution, like people getting into the video marketing, I think it began in the late 2019s, and in 2020, everything has just become more of video, especially with the rise of Zoom, etc. Everyone's doing webinars and all that.
Yeah. And for good or bad, I know we're getting very tired of staring and talking into our computer screens 24/7 a day. But there is hope that we do find a happy medium in the future with the virus, going away and being able to go back to our normal day-to-day. But still, video is not going to disappear. It's going to be, it's going to step up and be a big part of our selling process and our marketing.
Absolutely. And Vworks started a journey in like 2019?
Yes, that's right. We started in 2019, and we had a great development team come on board, and we've been building, working hard, building the technology, and it's been really exciting. Timing wise, wasn't ideal launching a new company at the beginning of 2020, and we had all plans that became more difficult to operate in this scenario. But I built my first company just at the fallout of 2008 with the last recession, and that was a mobile company before mobile was a big thing. And I see it and firsthand experience of using or benefiting from these market cycles and recessions as a great opportunity. So you can come in when the markets are changing and technology is changing. You can come in and you can move very quick and nimble with new technology. You can find problems, that really valuable problems to solve, and you can solve for those. And really, when other larger companies will be struggling, that are very big and expensive to operate, you can gain a lot of ground and traction. So definitely see this as an opportunity for our business and Vieworks, and been seeing lots of very happy customers, seeing some great results with our software.
Absolutely. And I've seen people joining in from different places. And guys, where are you joining in this from? Tell us in the comment section down below, because we would love to know where you're joining us from and what time it is over there. Before we present with you like the slides of how you can actually improve your next video sales letter, whether you have done video sales letter before or not, this is perfectly all right if you can watch this webinar, because we're going to show you how you can improve your next video sales letter. And we are also going to give you a checklist that you can actually use and check while making your next video sales letter. So let's have a look at the comment section now and look at the people who are interacting. So we have Unes, we have Sujit, etc. joining in. Guys, keep tapping the heart button because we love all the hearts. I think that's like a Facebook feature, which I do in every webinar. It's like I see people, I see the hearts button. I'm like, wow, it makes me go crazy. So we are also live in Watch Party, which is on PitchGround group. So we have Piotr joining in. We have Sujit. We have many other people. So guys, welcome to this live session. So why don't we begin this webinar right now, Chris, with a slide deck?
Sure thing. So let me share my screen. And just confirm once you can see it okay, and then we're good to go.
Awesome, guys. If you can see the screen right now, just comment an emoji. I'm like watching the comments. Guys, if you can see the screen right now, you can comment an emoji, and yes, we can proceed with the video sales ladder webinar. This is going to be a whole lot of value webinar. Guys, if you have any phones around, just switch it off or keep it in the silent mode because you do not want to miss on how you can craft the perfect video sales setup from a person like Chris, who's been having startups. This is his fourth startup, Vieworks, and you would definitely want to know how to craft the perfect video sales setup from Chris.
Great.
So we've been getting comments. Yes, they can see the screen. So yes, let's proceed, Chris.
Great, Anand, thank you very much. So welcome to my presentation. We've been building video sales letters for the past 10 years now and seeing a huge difference in how we can move the needle for sales, which, you know, this is what it's all about. So yeah, my name's Chris Gale. This is, as Anand said, this is my fourth startup. And this is a picture I had to share with me actually on Times Square when I sold my first startup successfully. And we opened up the NASDAQ, and this was me and a business partner where we sold that company. And really, I want to give you some of our secrets of what we've been working on really how to build a company from zero revenue to $27 million worth of revenue and get an advantage over your competitors. So this presentation is really for founders and CEOs who are really looking to grow their sales faster. It's for marketers who are really looking to build an efficient content that really moves the dial and helps them hit their sales targets. And it can be also for sales reps that are really, looking to sell more faster and hit their KPIs, and especially finding it difficult in this, lockdown COVID world that we find ourselves in. And a lot of the challenges that we're speaking to our customers day in and day out, and they're finding it really difficult in sales and marketing when no one wants to meet face to face anymore. There's no networking events going on, which has been traditionally a huge way to go and meet your new customers, find new opportunities, and sell your products and services to specialist markets. So then it's really difficult scheduling that first meeting when you don't have that human contact. And then, when you're using your website, your emails may be too long and you're not resonating when you're cold calling or reaching out to customers. And you've got a high drop-off of traffic that you might be buying some traffic to your website, but you're not getting the leads that you want to, and you're seeing a high drop-off and low stickiness to your website. So really, as a business, number one objective is that we need to be attracting, educating, and converting these potential customers in an online world, and we need to look at and seek new strategies and approaches to continue to stay innovative and achieve those goals. And as we were talking about before, like the power of video is really underrated at the moment. And, we've all been we all know that videos tell powerful stories and can really resonate and cut through much more than a white paper or a big long article in a blog, and especially towards the younger generation, the millennials and Gen Zs, that, the attention span is becoming shorter and shorter. And did you know that like 72% of your customers want to learn about products and services through video now? And that is growing every day. So if your customers want to learn about you through video, and you're trying to get them to read a white paper, then you're going to start to hit some friction. And what's really interesting is some research is that 59% of executives would rather watch video than read text. And video is so much more powerful at retaining the message. So viewers can retain 95% of a message when watching a video when compared to text. And so no wonder channels like YouTube and Facebook and video on Facebook is becoming like a go-to search engine now. And what a video sales letter is an in-person presentation which is done over video, which enables you to sell your products and services, solve problems, and really resonate and cut through to your customers. And when you should use VSLs, when you can't meet buyers face-to-face, VSLs become a really powerful tool to trying to interject and have that personal conversation and touch with your potential buyers. And when webinar schedules, webinars are great and really valuable. We're on one now, but often you'll try and invite your customers and you'll want to be getting all your customers to attend your webinar, but you'll often find that the turnout isn't as good as you were hoping for due to scheduling, everything else. And it works great for B2B or B2C, especially when you're selling a complex SaaS product, which you can't really do in 20 seconds. You can really get that message across. And it's great for really cold outreach and using affiliate channels. It works really, really well. We see huge engagement and conversions through using video through these channels. So again, even if you're just running email lists, rather than just an email text, why not use video? And again, just embedding video, it should be super crucial that you've got tons of video on your websites, that you are able to engage with your viewers and your customers on a personal, emotional level to really sell. And these benefits are coming through. Touched on some of these points, but selling products without talking to people is very, very efficient and effective. And I think, this is number one, just in itself, is the efficiency that a video sales letter can do, is that you need to record your perfect pitch once. You can send it to 1,000 potential customers who will watch it. And that saves you the time of scheduling 1,000 meetings, which, the efficiency there is huge. And so you've got a lot more efficiency, and it's also a lot more personal because you can see me, I'm a real human, I'm not a bot, and I've got a real product and service, and really you can tap into emotional levels of building that trust and rapport between the buyer and the seller. And it really warms that buyer up to make it much, much easier to engage with, connect, and to sell your products and services. And they're much more educated and better qualified. And what we've got is a framework here at Vieworks, and what we've been doing with, I've been working with many of my previous companies of really 5 golden rules to creating your perfect VSL, which I'd love to, share this knowledge with you. And number one is energetic salesmanship. So, this is obviously you really need to grab attention and enthusiasm and really get your passion about solving your customers' products, problems, on an emotional level, so that they have the desire to address and fix that problem. So getting that attention, getting that enthusiasm coming across to really connect, to make sure that, I understand your problem, I feel your pain, and I am here to help you solve it. And that really can help build credibility. So, making sure that your buyers, trust you and understand that you have the credibility and the expertise to solve your problem, and they're not just wasting time. And really, you need to be offering this valuable, value in your content. So you're not just hardcore selling. You're really a trusted advisor, which we like to use, where you're really connecting with them, and you're offering your time is super valuable, and you're offering your expertise. And once you've got your and carved and created your VSL, it's really about distribution, and links back to the efficiency that, if you want to see your video sales letter seen as wide as possible across your network, across all the different channels, because this is the chance that, you're doing hundreds of meetings a day if you're getting hundreds of video views a day. So it's saving that first meeting. You've got qualified leads coming through, and that's significantly decreasing the time and the energy required to get to a yes. And you may have heard there's 7 different touch points or so. Lots of experts have been really delving into the psychology of this, and spending 6 or 7 hours with a customer really is the optimum time to sell a high complex product of high value. And so using longer form VSLs can really help get that down to yes. And use it across your whole marketing. So it's on your website, in your funnels, on your social media, really getting those videos seen far and wide. And your sales team should be able to use video sales letters too and create this content to be able to replicate and share the company's vision, sales process, and message across their own network to help your company move the dial and sell more. The third point is gain a distinct advantage. And today, lots of websites look the same, very similar templates, very similar flows, very similar funnels. No one really reads the white papers and the long text anymore to any extent. And therefore, video sales letters gives you the opportunity to really cut through and deliver a much more personalized pitch, which can be resonating with the buyers. And these customers can watch on their own time, so they don't have to schedule a webinar or a calendar call. And if they don't show, no shows and you've missed that opportunity. Where what's nice is that they can dial in when it's ready for when is the best time for them. And this really keeps you the key benefits as well is that video sales letters can be rapid to produce. You don't need high budgets and you don't need big expensive video production teams to be able for you to keep current with your current market and current offering. Number 4, communicate effectiveness. So really you need to know your product and the benefits of your product inside out for when you're selling it. And you really need to know and feel the pain of your market as if it's your own. And so you can really, resonate with your buyer that you understand the problems you're solving. And this much, much easier if you've got a specific niche that you're talking to. So for SaaS founder, B2B, SaaS entrepreneurs that really can't get traction in sales and are struggling to get conversion, then that is the niche market that you can tap into, and you can offer them a promised land, which is really tapping into not the products and features of your solution, but offering the dream of where they want to go. So, 10 times the revenue, having investors throwing checks at you to invest in your company, being able to then back up these claims with proof is then another key point that you want to be continuously confirming the fact that you've helped other entrepreneurs and founders get to more sales, which leads to more investors. And here's testimonials and case studies and proof points showing that you got there. And this shows viewers really that you've got the credibility and you've got the proof that you can deliver what you're promising. And so point number 5, the perfect structure of a video sales letter that we're going to work through now is number 1, it's really underestimated how important the first 10 to 20 seconds are of the video. You need to have a real slam dunk, attention grabbing statement to make sure that you are resonating with your customer to get them to stay on and watch the rest. And you really need to identify the problem that you can solve and be very clear that the problem is, as we talked about, really touching on that problem and defining how serious that consequence is if they don't solve that problem. So back to the example that, if you have, as a tech entrepreneur, built your software and can't get sales and growth, then you're going to run out of runway and you're not going to be able to raise any more money. So you have to solve this problem as number 1 and not worry about other problems. So really make it resonate that this is the number 1 problem they need to solve. And then introduce your solution. Point number 4, this is really the focus on the results and the credibility of your solution and how it can move your potential buyer from this bad place they're in now to this promised land, and where they want to be in 6 to 12 months time using your solution. And this is throughout this process. Number 5, building that credibility and trust. And the best way to do this is using testimonials, case studies, and data to really show on an emotional level how you can help them. And this, again, number 7 is you want to offer your audience a really strong call to action and an offer they can't refuse. Whilst you've got their attention, book a meeting now, sign up now today. This is the next step. And so you can really whilst you've got them interested, leaning in and on the hook, you then want to really get them to the next action point that you want. Okay, so that's Minang, that's the main framework of what's been very successful for us over the years. Over to you.
Yes. So guys, are you interested in adding an advantage to your next video sales letter? Would you like to know that advantage that you can use to add, a touch of personalization to your next video sales letter? If yes, comment down below. We're looking at all the comments right now, and comment an emoji, comment a GIF, etc. So yes, you have been getting comments. PJ Armstrong says he's up for any advantage. That is awesome. Then you would love this. Then you would love the solution we're going to present to you right now. It's going to be amazing. Chris, are you ready with the thing? Awesome.
Cool. So yeah, with all of our experiences building video sales letters, we wanted to say, right, well, how do we get ourselves an advantage and cut through? And how can we help others cut through? And this really is where we started with building Vieworks and wanted to figure out, how do we get video, rather than being what's traditionally been seen as top of funnel branding for big brands, to becoming a really powerful sales enablement tool. And what we wanted to do is then create, or what we've done is create a platform which is excellent at distributing your video, overlaying onto YouTube, Vimeo, or through our own player, and enables you to reward your customers and potential customers a value exchange proposition for watching and engaging and sticking through and passing their data to you. So this then creates additional leads captured directly within the video player. It's educated leads that have watched your long form video and know about your products and services, so much more qualified and ready to buy. And you've got this additional personalized trust because you're giving them some sort of value, so they appreciate that they've worked for it in their attention. And you can track and measure all this engagement and understand exactly what's happening and who's watching your videos, where and when, and how to retarget them. So what we've got, Vieworks is the world's first video gratification platform and solution. And what that means is that we've got an innovative value exchange video player that works with YouTube or Vimeo, as I mentioned, but gives you the full control and power to set rewards of what we call video perks to reward your customers for engaging and watching your content. So this means that you're guaranteeing now that users are not falling off the website so much, that they're completing all of your video, you're getting their attention, and you're most importantly capturing their data and additional information from within the video player. And perks can be, we've got multiple modules, but perks can be anything from a competition entry, lead magnets. We're going to show you some examples of actually how to build this out in a moment. But they could be money off coupons of your product. So if you give me 10 minutes of your time and learn about my software and how I can help you, well, I'm actually going to then help you by giving you a discount for signing up to my software. Or what we've been working with is really interesting charity donations. So we've got businesses that are donating to charity on behalf of viewers and customers watching their content. And we've got a other use case of Deliveroo vouchers and Starbucks vouchers. So it's like, thank you for watching my video. I'm going to buy you a coffee now for engaging. And when you've got very high conversion rates, this is excellent when, you know, one of your buyers could bring you $50,000, $100,000 worth of revenue. Then spending a Starbucks coffee on them is a great investment.
I personally love the Starbucks perk because I'm a huge Starbucks fan. Hashtag pumpkin spice latte. Any pumpkin spice latte fans over there, tell me in the comment section down below. Yes.
That time of year already, isn't it? It's scary how quickly this year has flown by. But so let's have a look. So we've got a very simple workflow and a very simple experience. It works across all devices on mobile, tablet, and desktop. And really, we give you a widget that integrates into your video player or a video player itself. And you can set your perk headline within the front of the video to entice the users to click in. which leads to much higher video starts and video engagements, which then has a countdown within the video player. So you'll actually then be looking in the top right-hand corner when it's possible to unlock, to then if the user tries to skip or pause or watch the video twice, we give them a notification saying they don't get the perk and they don't get the reward if they are skipping. They can learn more about the reward and the perk, and we can link out to your websites and third party. We've also very easy to sign up as users, which hopefully many of you will actually experience the video funnel that we're going to build for you momentarily. But you can connect via Facebook, Google, and email, and you own all the data. So you're collecting this data. It's a one-click transaction for the user, super simple, and you can then automate your marketing and follow up. And you can turn on referrals as well. So actually, if you want to get more users, then you can actually encourage and reward sharing, which is then super simple, super easy to do from within the player too. And just some data. So attention time is super valuable. Everybody's skipping the YouTube ads after 5 seconds today. Attention time is as lowest it's ever been, and there's so much content out there. How do you get an advantage and stand out? Well, by offering some value in exchange and offering some value to your potential customers. We're seeing 9x times an increase in customer engagement and that data capture. They're watching the whole video and they're signing up, which instead of just dropping off, or on YouTube, you don't know who's watched your YouTube video, right? Now you know exactly who's watching if they're claiming. And we're seeing this lead to 7 times higher increased brand awareness. Because I bought you a Starbucks coffee, you're going to think of me personally as a sales rep and my company much more favorably, because I've gone out my way, even though we can't meet face to face and I can't buy you a coffee in the coffee shop now. I've actually bought you a coffee, and you actually really appreciate that. So it's going to get you to a deal quicker, because 90% of customers say that a gift increases loyalty and purchasing decisions. It's a no-brainer, really, isn't it? It really, really helps. And 75% of customers prefer watching videos that offer rewards. So actually, this is what your customers want. It's going to give you an advantage. And we see a 5 times more likely connect, engage, and buy, especially through remarketing, given that you can personalize the messages with some of our chatbots. And that overall takes the time out of getting to a yes and closing the deal by 50%. Okay.
We are not done yet, because we have the demo. We want to show you actually how you can give a pumpkin spice latte to the viewers of your video who are watching this. And we also have the PitchGround vouchers. That is the giveaway that we're going to run. That's right. You can grab any software on PitchGround worth $50 while participating in this giveaway, specifically to the webinar viewers. You can also grab the cheat sheet, which will be shared in the end. But before that, let's have a look at the comment section to read some comments. We have comments from Soumya. We have comments from PJ Armstrong. We have people who are watching this, Sampath, Nihal, Jim, etc. So huge shout out to all of you guys, because I know you're excited for the demo. And yes, and before that, if you have any questions regarding video sales letters, regarding how you can use video sales letters to pitch in your next business idea, etc., to your next company. If you have any questions below regarding the presentation, leave in the comment section down below, and we will answer all of your questions before we proceed with the demo of Vieworks. So guys, are you excited for the giveaway? That's right, you can grab any software on PitchGround, but we are sure that after watching the demo of Vieworks, you're gonna grab Vieworks with that giveaway. So we have comments coming in from PJ Armstrong, Yusuf, and they're just like, okay, they say pumpkin spice latte in the Christmas season would be a great idea. Awesome.
We do. Within our perk marketplace, we have options to buy Starbucks vouchers and pumpkin spice lattes. Yeah, going to be an awesome addition to your video sales letter.
Yes, and that's not just one perk that you can add. You can add any kind of perk you want, but if you don't have any kind of perk, you have the Vieworks marketplace, and there you can check any other perk that you want. So we have a question from Jitendra. He says, what all can I customize? If I have a prospect list in Excel, can I go ahead and create a multiple VSLs? Jitendra, would you like to take that question, Chris?
Yeah, sure. So if you've got a Excel sheet with lots of potential customers, you could personalize the opening segment of your video sales letter. So, I would, let's say, record my video sales letter as let's say it takes 4 minutes. But the first, I put that into my iMovie and I just edit the first 10 seconds of the introduction and make it then personalized to every user. You can then have efficiency that you're only just changing every one. That's if you want to go for a super personalized approach. So it'd be, hey Manang, thank you so much for watching my video. Super happy to show you about my and that gives you the attention grabbing intro that then you can send the link to your prospect. However, that isn't necessarily needed. You can require to record one video and then send it to that spreadsheet and to all of your audience. And then you can use, again, Vieworks. You can actually add the image. I'll show you how to add the image into email to then be able to deliver it through email.
Awesome. Awesome. So Jitendra, I hope your question was answered. If you have any questions down below, guys, you can leave the question anytime during this presentation and we'll make sure we'll answer all your questions in the Q&A section in the end. And yes, we have the giveaway as well with the results which you can participate at in the end of this presentation, and the results would be announced in the next webinar. So why don't we show them the power of Vieworks, Chris?
Let's go for it.
So,
okay.
Yes, over to you, Chris.
You should be able to see my screen.
Yes.
So this is the Vieworks platform. This is the standard platform that you can sign up with. Today we have a basic and advanced plan and proposition. I'm going to show you exactly what you can do just on the basic plan and just then tell you a couple of features that you benefit from with advanced. But it's a very easy interface that you can set up in next to no time. And this is all after you've recorded your video sales letter. So beforehand, I'll talk, we use software such as loom.com. I know there's a whole host of popular video recording software that you can record. And the best way to go about it is recording your video sales letter or whatever your marketing material is. It could be, a professional video selling your goods and services. And you can upload that onto YouTube or Vimeo, which we recommend and are both integrated with here at Vieworks. And then first of all, you just need to create a brand seat. So I'm just going to show you, I've created one for Vieworks here, but creating a seat is just your company, your unique URL subdomain. So this will be, your company, Joe Blogs, and then your domain name, Joe Blogs at .videoperks.io, and this tells you it's available. So this is unique to you and where all your videos and video sales letters will be hosted. And then you can just drag and drop your logo into here. Before doing that, here's a Vieworks one that I've just made in preparation for today. Once that's created, which takes 2 seconds, we then go into create our first campaign. So big red button here. Here's one I made earlier, but I'm going to then create this campaign and I'm going to go through the process. So first of all, we choose 4 different modules, whether we want to be hosting a competition, so a prize draw, whether it's a coupon code. So I'm going to actually upload coupons so people can get a discount, or this will be the coffee, for example. You'll be able to have a unique code to redeem your coffee. I'm going to do a reward link today because I'm going to send you my cheat sheet of how to make the perfect VSL as a PDF that you can download after going through this. So that's going to be our lead magnet, which is going to be in here. And I'm going to give, so I've got all my copy here. So I'm just going to go through. I'm going to give the campaign name, PitchGround Webinar VSL Giveaway. And we're going to start this right away. And we're going to give you guys a week to enter. So we're going to give up until Monday. We're going to do 7 days. of which then we're going to draw one lucky winner to win $50 worth of PitchGround vouchers to buy not just Vieworks, you can buy any software that you want. It's going to be our giveaway to you. And we're going to draw that then in a week's time. And we're going to use YouTube. So I've just got my, as you can see here, what I've done is just my YouTube share URL. So you can see YouTube, very simple. This is my YouTube video that we just paste into here. So there's no uploading or anything needed. And then I'm going to give the campaign headline, which is going to be unlock the VSL cheat sheet plus win $50 PitchGround code. That's going to be visible to everybody before they play the video. In the learn more, I want to tell people what it is in the more detail about what the prize is. So in collaboration with PitchGround, Vieworks are giving away each user a chance to download the sheet plus win a voucher. It's one per user. Anyone can download the perfect template using this. So anything you want to put in here, you can do. You can set the number of claims if you want to limit how many people claim your rewards. So we're going to keep this blank, which means it's unlimited. And then here's the key part that we're going to put the reward in this instance, because we did a link. I'm going to put my link in here. So this is what you're going to be able to download at the end. And you can capture additional data. So if I want to say, hey, to qualify my lead, are you interested in getting more sales, for example? I want to then put in a button name. So this is just as another CTA. I can do learn more. I'm just going to do vieworks.io. And then here's the terms and conditions. So, you know, just to make sure if you've got any legals or any terms and conditions that you want to put in there, we'll just put draw date is 9th 2020. And then info at Vieworks. So this is then just an email that if there's any, your users get any problems, they can email you for help. And that is everything that we need to create a standard campaign. But I'm going to just show you quickly what we can do in advanced campaigns. That's all fine. You can do all that and run your campaign, but I'm just going to add a couple more features. So I'm going to turn referrals on so people can refer and we can track all that data and give you more chance to share this link with your friends. And I'm going to change another part of the player, which is going to be, hey, PitchGrounders, watch this, rather than the standard watch the video, earn a perk. You can target by country if you want. So if I only want people in the US, I can just target the US. And this is where you set the percentage of the video that unlocks. So I'm just going to say for you guys, I'm going to unlock this after 25%. You can do 100%. They mean they have to watch it all before they can unlock. We've got some other more advanced about data sharing and scheduled reports. And you can do a quiz as well. So you can test if people have been watching your video. We're here creating our campaign and we just got a success. It takes a couple of minutes for the URL to load, but here we go. We've now got our new campaign that we've just created. And what I'm going to do is go into publish campaign. And it's, you know, just before we share the link, you can share this link across your social. You can embed it on your website. You can run it as an iframe and ad formats. You can download this QR code and run it at events and conferences. So you're now capturing data out of home. And you can run it as widgets and as overlays on your website too. And you can share it directly onto your social through our buttons here. And then what I'm going to do is just chat. So we can share this link. And Monique, I'm going to send it to you.
Yes. Guys, that's giveaway link live created right in front of you. Look at how easy it is. It hardly took less than like 10 minutes max. So when you open this link, which will be shared with you guys, you'll be presented with a screen like this. And if you grab Vieworks, you can also make giveaways like this very easily, as you saw. It's so easy. and the details which Chris pasted over there, you'll get a video like this. And all you have to do is click play. And since Chris has specified it as 25%, once the viewer watches, which is you, if you watch the 25% of this video, you're gonna unlock the perk and get your free checklist and also stand a chance to win the $50 PitchGround voucher, which will be announced next week.
So I've just sent the link on Skype for you. So if you can just post it in the channel, so make sure that you post it in the right place that our viewers can see it all.
Awesome.
Whilst you're doing that, I'm just going to quickly show the one last key factor to this is, YouTube, great, you can share. The numbers on your YouTube count will continue to go up through our technology. So if you're getting a view through Vieworks, you're also getting a view simultaneously on YouTube if you're using a YouTube link. The same for Vimeo too, if you're sharing on Vimeo. You can integrate it into Zapier. So we have a Zapier integration, which enables you to then push the data directly through this widget into your own CRM like MailChimp or SendFox. So you can then real in time do drip marketing campaigns and follow-ups. And then you've got full analytics in the video starts, the completes in real time, how many perks have been claimed. And then in going into, just going to show you download data. This is the previous campaign that I was just showing you. You can download a database and in real time show you who your leads have been watching and claiming, which is downloadable as a spreadsheet. And I'm just going to have to make sure. Can you see the data now, or is it on the dashboard still? Just let me.
Right now, I see the, yep.
Yeah, so I'm just going to stop share and then start share again. So I think I was just on one window sharing. So share screen, and we're going to go on to this one. So this was just on the test one we did this afternoon. You can see it's a CSV file that you can download, which has got the user's first name, last name, email address, optional data fields 1, 2, and 3 based on other questions that you might want to ask, such as, are you interested in more sales, country, IP address, time. So you're getting tons of data that then you can follow up and use for remarketing. Cool. And that is our platform in a nutshell.
Yes. As you guys saw in the presentation, how easy it was to create that giveaway. Guys, we'll be posting this giveaway link in the group, and those have shown amazing response for the previous Vieworks post. Thank you so much for that. And guys, we are taking in some questions. If you have any questions regarding Vieworks, regarding video sales letter, this is the Q&A time. We're going to interact live. All the questions are coming in on my phone right now. So we are taking the first question from Jitendra. Jitendra says, can this be multilingual?
Yes, it can. At the moment, we are just providing language support. So we're just launching in Thailand at the moment this week. And so so you can currently put your own language, as you saw. I can put own language in. And so it's about 75% of the widget can be localized, but there's still some English language. But what we're doing this week is making it fully localized. Our team just needs to hear which languages you need to have, and we're going to add them to our libraries.
Guys, you can always reach out to the Vieworks team, me, or the PitchGround team, and you can request any feature, and we'd love to hear what feature requests you have for us. So we have some more comments coming in. Soumya says, very great organizing in Excel, and that's a useful idea. She got inspiration from that. So yes, thanks, Soumya. And PJ Armstrong says, this looks quite simple to master. Love that. Yes. Do you have to say something about that, Chris?
Well, there's too much complexity in technology at the best of times. So we wanted to build something super simple for our users to be able to maximize as quickly as possible. And it's nice then to be able to give to your sales teams so they can use it. Even if they're not expert marketers, they can pick up and run this with this tool.
Absolutely. And in fact, when we teamed up with Vieworks, I personally took and ran a Vieworks campaign with under 3 minutes. I actually timed it that night, and we were like looking to test out the Vieworks tool, and I just could create a campaign under 3 minutes. Guys, this
Excellent.
is taking simplicity to a whole new level. You don't have to, read or, learn how to master the tool. It's just very simple, very pretty straightforward. I've personally used it, and you can check it out too. And yes, so we have Jitendra asking, I'm looking for local languages, which is Hindi and Malayalam. Well, are you considering any Indian languages in the pipeline?
So again, it takes us a day's worth of development time. We just need to work with a customer to help with the translations. So we'll provide a spreadsheet list with 20 different sentences or words, and if we can just have our customers help provide what the translations should be, in a couple of days, we can then make a language version in our advanced settings. So you need to have an advanced license to be able to do that. But yeah, that's possible.
Yes, I hope you got your answer, Jitendra. And Jitendra asked, can the URL be white labeled?
We have that in our roadmap in the future. We don't have a definitive date, but we want to be able to make it CNAME. So at the moment, the URL is custom branded. So it's the subdomain of your company.videoperks.io. And VideoPerks is not a company. It's, if you search it, there's nothing on the internet. So it's just like an empty domain to run these campaigns. So that's as white labeled as we've got it at the moment. You don't see Vieworks in the URL. You'll see your company name plus videoperks.io. But in the future, we'd like to be able to edit CNAMEs to be able to white label the email, but there's no time at the moment.
Awesome. I hope you got the answer, Jitendra. And guys, leave us comments about if you have any doubts about video sales letters, or if you have any doubts about how Vieworks works. We are here to answer all your questions. And yes, people who are asking the link for the giveaway and the video perk, it's posted in the comment section, in the watch party, in the live video on our Facebook page. You can check it out. And if you fail to get the link still, you can always reach out to me. I'm the social media head of PitchGround, and we are here. I'm always ready to give you the link. Yes. So we have Inan Batra joining in. We have Jason. Jason is our PitchGround who has been like watching all our webinars. Jason, I didn't see in your in our previous webinar. What's up? How's everything going at your end? And Jitendra says, thanks a lot for answering all his questions. Yes. If you have any more questions regarding Vieworks, regarding video sales letters, you are welcome to contact us anytime, and we are happy to solve all your queries. Guys, the added advantage is the Vieworks, which lets you add a video perk to anyone who watches your video. It's like a video gratitude solution. It's a thank you for watching the video. I think this is a very new concept in the market right now. Have you ever seen anyone using this before? I don't think so. The Vieworks concept is pretty new, and I think any company, especially B2B company, especially in the remote sales, should definitely make use of this concept. So please, the demo URL here. Jitendra, I'm not understanding what you mean by the demo URL, but here's the giveaway URL, which I just replied to your comment right now. You can participate in the giveaway and stand a chance to win a PitchGround voucher that you can use to buy any software you want, including Vieworks.
So
you also get the free VSL checklist directly mailed to you.
So just to clarify, you need to watch the video. You need to click on the link, watch 25%. You'll see the countdown counting, 25%, less than a couple of minutes. And you'll see my video sales letter. And then you will get the cheat sheet and a lot of the presentation I covered today to help you with your video sales letter. At the end of that link, click on once you've signed up and claimed, and then you will get entered into the draw, which we will be drawing in a week's time.
That's Chris's own video sales letter for Vieworks. You can take an inspiration from that. You just have to watch 25% of this and you will get the perk and you will stand a chance to win the giveaway. Guys, if you have any more questions coming in before we end this webinar, please drop us in the comment section down below. And we are watching all the hearts coming in. We are getting wow reactions. We are getting care reactions. That is new. So thank you for that. You can smash that heart button. You can smash that like button. And yes. So Jitendra says this is what he needed. Thanks. Awesome, Jitendra. We hope Vieworks solves your questions. And we would love to hear how you have used Vieworks for your, any video sales letter or any other purpose that you have used it for. We would love to hear it. Please share it with the Vieworks team. Please share it with Chris. Please share it with us. And we would love to give you a shout out in the PitchGround community on how you used Vieworks for your advantage. So we are looking at the comment section and yes. Chris, is this the longest webinar yet for you?
What we've done just coming up to an hour. So this is not the longest, but very interactive and very engaging. So yeah, it's been a good hour. I hope you guys all enjoyed it and got a lot of value from it.
Yes, I hope the audience got a ton of value from it because you can craft and guys, with this value, I want you to craft your next video sales letter. Yes. Craft your next video sales letter. Tell us that you use the checklist and we would love to see your video sales letter. Yeah. Now, before we wrap this webinar in the next 60 seconds, we're taking one final question. Guys, if your question is unanswered, you can feel free to contact us at Vieworks. You can contact us at PitchGround. Yes. So we have hearts coming in. PJ Armstrong says he loves it. He wants to tell his friends about it for sure. That's amazing. Lovely, lovely comments coming down here.
Tell your friends to use the referral link. It's a unique link at the end of the video, and you can then share that link with your friends and then bring them in to see the widgets and see the technology working firsthand.
So yes, PJ Armstrong, the referral feature is also enabled. It's new. It just got rolled out last week, and you can refer it, the video, and your name is going to come. And yes, we would love it. So Yusuf says nothing's coming after watching the video. Yusuf, I think you have to refresh the browser and please check it because the link over here on our side is working fine. So do check the link, and if it's not working, you can always contact me. You can message me, and we'll get that sorted.
Yeah, it's working for me here. Just testing. So it should be working fine.
Yep. We got an amazing response. People are just hitting that hearts button, like button. We're just loving it. Yes, Yusuf, it's working fine at our end, so please check it out. And if it still doesn't work, you can always DM us and we'll sort that issue out. So guys, we are taking one final question before we end this. So, and there you go. People are like, thank you so much, and we are loving it. Awesome. So guys, thank you so much for attending this webinar. We hope you got a ton of value, and we hope to see your next video sales letter. You can always DM us the link and we would love to watch it. And always, if you can give us a perk, that would be even more awesome using Vieworks. We don't mind drinking a pumpkin spice latte while watching your next video sales letter, and do participate in the giveaway. Do grab the checklist, use that checklist to your advantage, and the Vieworks advantage is always here. It's live on PitchGround. You can check it out on pitchground.com/products/Vieworks. And you got to know about Vieworks, you got to know about video sales letters, then what are you waiting for? Thank you so much for joining into today's webinar. It was a lovely session, Chris. And thank you for sharing your value with us.
Great, Manank. It's been a pleasure. Thank you very much. And yeah, hope everybody in the community gets a lot of value out of this. And we'd love to see your video sales letters and video perk links. And good luck.
Awesome. Great. So the video just got